everybody, it's the coach. Welcome to the special Saturday edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a great one on tap between the Seattle Seahawks and the Green Bay Packers. With that, let's get up to Green Bay, Wisconsin. Standing by for the call from venerable Lambeau Field, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
There's a look at one of the most iconic sports venues in the lower 48, built back in 1957 under the title of City Stadium. We are at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Godden. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And just another tremendous year for Wilson. Over 4,100 yards passing, second most of his career. 31 touchdown passes to just 5 picks. And he kept
fortitude with Russell Wilson.
From the 35 on second down.
Able to get as much out of that offense as Lamar Jackson? Probably not. But all in all, Russell Wilson, he is the Seahawks now.
Long here. He's crowned 300 career. 31 touchdown passes to just 5 picks. And run for this. The rush, and this defensive line will be looking to control the point of attack.
And that's what they've done throughout this season. This is a terrific unit. They play together very, very well, and they don't permit big plays to happen.
They go with Lynch right side. On third down, Wilson. He can run for it, and he will. And he's got this. From the pistol, they run with Lynch. And inside. On second down, Lynch. And stop.
Let's go.
They'll give it to him up the middle. The 4. Here's third and goal. From the gun, it's Wilson. Under pressure. Back around the 8. Nothing doing there as the third tier. Should be an easy one. And Myers able to knock it through. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. Led out by their highly decorated quarterback, Aaron Rodgers.
And the first possession isn't until the second quarter, but what's nice about it, it's only down.
First and 10 at their own 21. A first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Open man is Allison, complete. And they'll get this. Throwing is Rodgers on third down. He's got the hook. And Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. From 10 yards out, and the Packers have taken the lead. That's one of those long drives where not only do you score, but you really tire out the defense, too.
That's a great point, because now they've been on the field for a long time. Them going to the bench, trying to make adjustments, trying to figure things out, but they'll do so fatigued.
And this is up and good to make it 7-3. So that drive, 80 yards, 9 plays. And the result, a Green Bay score. But as you said, Charles, how about DK Metcalf? Last pick of the second round, 160 yards in the win at Philly, the most by a rookie in a playoff game.
And boy, did he ever in that game. And earlier this year, I did the Philadelphia-Seattle game in regular season, and DK Metcalf had 3 big drops in that game. How about the...
Third and 2, now Wilson. That's caught. This one from 40 yards out. Myers' kick is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. So we're at halftime with our score 7-6 in a tough-fought first half. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome everyone to this abridged version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. This one has the look of a game that could very well go down to the wire. Just 1 point separating these two clubs at the break. But they're ready for the second half, and we are too. As we'll kick it right back out to Brandon and Charles.
Throwing again. Rodgers. Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll be taken here with his first punt. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. A 10th carry of the game for Marshawn Lynch. And he gets it. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of down.
Liked about him, the way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
47 now on first down. Throwing is Wilson. Short pass to the tight end, Hollister. And they'll fourth quarter play. And Myers able to knock it through. And they jump back in front here. It's 9-7. Second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Jones. And he slipped. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete. Working from the gun. Rodgers. It's caught here by Adams.
They pick. Throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
And they're going to get to him. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And they take the lead here by a point, 10-9. At their own 23. To throw is Wilson. Quick slant, caught by Moore. Throwing again on second down. Wilson. This complete up to the line of scrimmage. Back to throw. And he can't get up. Here's Wilson. And he's got locked. Throwing now is Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. An 8. They'll run again with Lynch. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow, wow, wow. I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Wilson to throw. He'll try and run it. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Back to the Packers offense. Trailing by a touchdown. A little over 40 seconds to go. Now Rodgers. Open here is Allison. That's complete. From midfield, here's Rodgers. Got a man, that's Allen. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. To throw is Rodgers. He's going to let it fly. And got his man complete. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Allen Lazard finding the end zone on the game's final play as they can now even this game here in the fourth quarter with the extra point.
Well, there's no doubt they just seized the momentum with that one. They can go ahead and kick the extra point here and ride that home wave on into overtime.
Now for the all-critical extra point. Now the Seahawks call the sole extra point. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. 4 quarters not enough. We're all even, and to overtime we go.
How much fun is this for everyone who's watching the game?
Partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now.
First throw of overtime for Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And he's able to inches. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short. No gain on the play there, and it's
going to do.
46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. On 3rd and 1, Wilson. It's caught. Block it. And he's... Wilson will throw again. Out to the right. 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
You got 3 down.
Again, Wilson. He'll find Metcalf.
Back inside for the completion.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And finding the tight end, Wilson. And taking it to...
Trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free.
And this will be caught. It's a touchdown. And absolute stunned silence here as they have come in and stolen this one in overtime. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted, but how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Lambeau, good night, everybody.